Royal Caribbean cruise classes consist of more than 30 vessels with several more on order. Royal Caribbean has 7 classes of ships, and in 2024, they plan to replace one of those with the new Icon class. So which class is going away? Well, we have that information for you. We're going to break down each class, what it means, what ships are in each class, and help you decide which is best for you. Let's start out talking about the smallest class of ship, and that is the Vision class. This class holds an average of 1,992 guests and 765 crew. This class currently has 4 ships: the Enchantment, the Grandeur, Rhapsody, and Vision of the Seas. These ships can be found sailing the Caribbean to Bermuda, Europe to Canada, and New England. Royal Caribbean's Worldly Vision class ships can take you exploring just about anywhere. Spend an afternoon by the pool at the adults-only solarium that is complete with a retractable roof, or try to conquer the rock climbing wall. This class is small and able to get into a lot of the ports that many of the larger ships cannot. Despite being small, they still have plenty to do for you and your family. The next class is the Radiance Class. These ships hold an average of 2,139 guests and 869 crew members. This class consists of the Brilliance, Jewel, Radiance, and Serenade of the Seas. These ships claim to have more glass than any other class of ship, providing the best views. This can be nice when sailing to the destinations that this class of ship goes to. You can find them visiting destinations like the Caribbean, Europe, Hawaii, Australia, New Zealand, Alaska, Canada, and New England. This ship has features like glass elevators that face out to the sea, rock climbing walls, a cinema, mini golf, sports court, and so much more. Despite being one of the smallest classes, there is still plenty to do, and not to mention the world-class shows and entertainment. The next class of Royal Caribbean ships have their AMP certification, meaning they are Royal Amplified. These ships have been transformed with never-before-seen thrills, new cuisines, and even more unforgettable experiences day and night. This is the Voyager class of ships, and they have 5 ships in this category. They are Adventure, Explorer, Mariner, Navigator, and Voyager of the Seas. This class of ships averages around 3,286 passengers with 1,185 crew members. This class of ships have sailings all over the world. Just a few of their ports are Rome, San Juan, Copenhagen, Stockholm, Boston, Los Angeles, and Port Canaveral. No matter where you want to sail to, I'm sure that you can find a Voyager class of ships sailing to that area, at least at some point throughout the year. This ship has some of the most entertaining activities at sea. You can find the Perfect Storm water slide that's 3 stories of twisting and turning and high-speed adventure, or you can go head-to-head in a glow-in-the-dark laser tag battle. These have the Flow Rider surf simulators and, of course, the adults-only solarium area. You can also find ice skating and mini golf. If you're looking for a smaller ship with tons of activities, then this class of ship may be perfect for you. Next up is the Freedom class of ships. We just sailed on one of these ships in this class, the Independence of the Seas. There were only 3 ships in this class: Freedom, Independence, and Liberty of the Seas. If you want to see more detailed review on this class, be sure to check out my other video on the Independence of the Seas. This class holds an average of 3,782 guests and 1,365 crew members. Much like the Voyager class, there is a lot to do on this class of ship. The Freedom class also has the AMP certification, meaning they have the added thrills and activities. The Freedom class can be found sailing out of Miami, Galveston, and Port Canaveral. They offer activities such as laser tag and an escape room, the Perfect Storm water slides, and so much more. They also have new food areas like fish and chips. We took a 4-night Caribbean cruise to the Bahamas, and I did have a great time. They had plenty of activities for the whole family. We sponsored a group of over 30 people to celebrate our recent graduates. Everyone I spoke with had a great time and loved the ship. Many had so much fun that they have already booked their next cruise. And like I said, if you want to know just a little bit more about the Freedom class, be sure to go watch our video on the Independence of the Seas. Now, I do want to note that these ships are changing with activities being added and others taking away, making room for new and more modern things. All of these things that I'm mentioning are associated with these classes of ships, however they may change. For example, many of the ships still show that they offer the sky pad, like the one that we just sailed on, the Independence of the Seas. However, this activity has been shut down on all ships and is no longer offered. So if there is something that is really important to you, make sure that you look at that specific ship to see if that activity is still available before just booking it. The next class of ship is known for its iconic North Star. The Quantum class of ships have a lot to offer with the North Star. They offer some of the best views that you can find anywhere at sea, and with its jewel-like glass capsule that takes guests on a journey of more than 300 feet into the air, providing a spectacular 365-degree view. The Quantum class has 5 ships. Wait, what? If you're familiar with Royal Caribbean class of ships, you're probably saying, wait just a minute, the Quantum class only has 3 ships. Well, you were right. There were 2 Quantum classes, the Quantum class and the Quantum Ultra class. However, Royal Caribbean is doing away with the Quantum Ultra class in 2024, and its 2 ships will be joining the Quantum class, giving it a total of 5 ships. Even though we're saying goodbye to the Quantum Ultra class, they are adding a brand new class of ships that we will talk about in just a bit. The newly conjoined Quantum class ships average 4,180 guests with 1,490 crew members. You can find the Quantum class sailing all over the world, from ports in Seattle, Vancouver, Sydney, New York, Florida, Rome, and more. This ship offers a lot of activities, including the Flow Rider, rock climbing wall, ripcord skydiving simulator, and of course the North Star. With numerous dining options and entertainment to choose from, this class of ship is one to definitely consider. Currently the largest class of ships, with one being the largest cruise ship in the entire world, is the Oasis class ships. This class is more of a destination than a cruise. This is my favorite class to cruise on, and I've been on several. I do have several videos out there as well, and one of them is the current largest ship in the world, the Wonder of the Seas, and I also have a few out with the Harmony of the Seas. If you want to know more about this class of ship, be sure to go check out those videos. The Oasis class currently has 5 ships: the Oasis, the Allure, Harmony, Symphony, and the Wonder of the Seas. These ships average 5,402 guests with 2,115 crew members. This class of ship is split into neighborhoods to help spread out all the passengers and to give it a less crowded feeling. Some of these neighborhoods have names like the Boardwalk, Central Park, and the Royal Promenade. They have the added Aqua Theater, where they put on spectacular water shows, as well as the main theater for their world-class Broadway shows. These ships offer the ultimate abyss slide. This is a regular slide, not a water slide, and it spirals down 10 stories. They also have a zip line where you can fly over Central Park, and despite being the largest ships with so many people, I did not feel that it was any more crowded than some of the smaller ships that I had been on. In all honesty, there were times it felt a little less crowded, even having on average 2,000 more people. Coming out in the summer of 2024 is the next Oasis class ship, giving this class a total of 6 ships. The Utopia of the Seas will sail out of Port Canaveral and will be joining the Oasis class. This ship will be similar to the Wonder of the Seas. It's said to have a few different options available, and they may move some things around, but overall the concept is very similar to the Wonder. Don't let the bigger ships fool you. They are a lot of fun with tons of activities and events. This is one of our family's favorite classes of ships, and we can't wait to go on another one. This next class of ship, it's the ultimate class of ships and will be the largest cruise ship in the entire world when it debuts in 2024. The Icon of the Seas is going to be a vacation experience like no other. This ship is so different, Royal Caribbean has given it its very own class, the Icon class. This ship is set to hold 7,514 guests and around 2,000 plus crew members. This ship will have some of the most spacious rooms ever designed on Royal Caribbean ships, with new room types like the Family Infinite balconies and Surfside Family Suites. For the most over-the-top VIP stay, the Ultimate Family Townhouse maximizes vacation time on three different levels, with a suite slide, a slide inside the room that connects all of these floors. It also has a cinema room and a private patio. The Icon is set to have the largest water park at sea with record-breaking slides, a crow's nest that you can climb and goes high above the ship, mini golf, Thrill Island, and so much more. They have redesigned the Aqua Theater, putting it at the front of the ship and enclosing it for the ultimate experience. Royal has said that they don't want this to be a cruise, they want it to be a full vacation experiencing, mixing in a cruise, theme park, and resort amenities into one ultimate experience. Forget what you know about cruising, the Icon of the Seas is going to be a game changer. Royal Caribbean has so many different classes of ship with tons of different activities and experiences on each one. We have sailed on many different Royal Caribbean ships and have had a different experience with each one. If you don't like certain classes of ships, consider trying a different class. Just remember, don't write off the larger ships just because you think they'll be crowded. We did not feel that way at all, and I don't like crowds. So give it a shot and see what you think. I hope you guys found this video useful, and if you did, please subscribe to our channel. We are putting out new content all the time, and you don't want to miss out. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you on the next adventure.